Many of us struggle with getting a good night's sleep. Ironically, the more we chase it, the more elusive it becomes. This is the sleep paradox, a nightly dance with the Sandman that leaves many of us feeling more like zombies than well-rested human beings. It's a common issue affecting millions around the globe, with insomnia, sleep apnea, and restless leg syndrome keeping us up at night. But what if the problem isn't just the conditions we suffer from, but also our approach to sleep itself? Like a shy woodland creature, sleep can be scared off by our desperate attempts to beckon it. It's a peculiar paradox. The harder we try to sleep, the more likely we are to stay awake. So, how do we break this cycle? How do we transform our nights from hours of tossing and turning into a peaceful slumber? What if the secret to better sleep isn't in trying harder, but in understanding the science of sleep? Our sleep isn't just a switch that turns off when we close our eyes. It's a complex cycle that involves different stages. Each stage of sleep plays a critical role in our overall health and well-being. And today, we're going to delve into what those stages are and why they're so important. Let's start with the first phase, the light sleep stage. This is the transition period between wakefulness and sleep. Your heart rate slows down, your body temperature drops, and you're easily awoken. But don't underestimate this stage. It makes up about half of your total sleep time, and it's when your body starts to repair muscles and tissues and stimulate growth and development. Next up, we have the deep sleep stage. This is when the magic really happens. During deep sleep, your body is working hard to boost your immune function, build up energy for the day ahead, and support memory and learning. If you've ever woken up feeling refreshed and invigorated, you can thank this stage for that. Last but certainly not least, there's REM sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep. This is the stage where most dreaming occurs. REM sleep plays an essential role in mood regulation and memory consolidation. It's the icing on the sleep cake, if you will. Now you might be thinking, but how do I know which stage I'm in? Well, each stage has its own unique set of characteristics. For example, if you're dreaming, you're likely in REM sleep. If you're hard to wake up, you're probably in deep sleep. And if you're tossing and turning, chances are you're in light sleep. But here's the catch. You cycle through these stages several times a night, not just once. The length and order of these stages can vary, but typically, you'll start with light sleep, move to deep sleep, and then enter REM sleep. After REM sleep, the cycle starts all over again. By understanding our sleep cycle, we can better optimize our sleep routine. So, the next time you're struggling to get a good night's rest, remember, it's not just about how long you sleep, but also about how well you cycle through these stages. Now, let's dive into the world of sleep hacks. But remember, what works for one person may not work for another. It's all about trial and error. Imagine laying under a weighted blanket, the gentle pressure mimicking a hug, soothing your nervous system into a sense of security and calm. This is not just a cozy bedtime story, but a scientifically proven method to reduce anxiety, stress, and insomnia. The deep pressure stimulation of a weighted blanket can help increase serotonin, the happiness hormone, and melatonin, the sleep hormone, while decreasing cortisol, the stress hormone. Now, picture this, a warm cup of chamomile tea, its floral scent wafting through the air as you take a sip. Chamomile tea isn't just a comforting bedtime ritual. It contains an antioxidant called apigenin that binds to certain receptors in your brain, potentially promoting sleepiness and reducing insomnia. Or perhaps you might find yourself in a serene space practicing mindfulness meditation. You focus on your breath, releasing thoughts as they come, anchoring yourself in the present moment. Meditation isn't just a woo-woo practice, but a powerful tool to calm the mind, reduce stress, and improve sleep quality. It can increase the production of melatonin and decrease heart rate, setting the stage for a good night's sleep. But let's not forget about the potential of aromatherapy. The scent of lavender, for instance, has been found to increase slow-wave sleep, instrumental for slowing heartbeat and relaxing muscles. Remember, these are not magic bullets. They are tools, each with their own scientific backing, to be used in your personal sleep experiment. You might find that a weighted blanket feels suffocating, chamomile tea gives you a stomachache, or meditation makes you more anxious. That's okay. It's all part of the process. It's about finding what works for you, what soothes your unique nervous system, and what fits into your lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. As you can see, there's no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to sleep. It's all about finding what works best for you. Diet and exercise play a crucial role in our sleep quality. But what does science say about it? You might be surprised to learn that what we eat and how much we move can dramatically impact our slumber. Let's start with diet. Our bodies are complex machines, and the fuel we put into them can either promote restful sleep or sabotage it. Take caffeine, for instance. This stimulant found in coffee, tea, and energy drinks can interfere with our ability to fall asleep. It's like throwing a wrench in the gears of our internal clock. And while a nightcap might seem like a good idea, alcohol can actually disrupt our sleep cycles, causing us to wake up feeling groggy and unrested. Now let's talk about the good guys. Foods rich in magnesium like almonds and spinach can promote better sleep. The same goes for tart cherries, which are a natural source of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. So, the next time you're reaching for a midnight snack, make it a bowl of cherries instead of a bag of chips. But diet is just one piece of the puzzle. Regular physical activity also plays a starring role in our sleep quality. Exercise can help regulate our body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. This rhythm influences everything from our sleep-wake cycles to our body temperature and hormone production. Regular physical activity, particularly in the morning or afternoon, can help keep this clock running smoothly, promoting better sleep at night. It's also worth noting that exercise can help alleviate stress and anxiety, two common culprits of sleep issues. So, whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a high-intensity interval training, find a form of exercise that you enjoy and make it part of your routine. In conclusion, diet and exercise aren't just about keeping our bodies healthy and fit. They're also key players in our sleep health. By making mindful food choices and incorporating regular physical activity, we can set the stage for a night of restful, rejuvenating sleep. It's not just about when you sleep, but also about how you fuel and move your body. Sleep hygiene may sound like a fancy term, but it's simply about creating the right environment for sleep. Picture this. You're in a room that's so bright, you could read a book. The room temperature is sweltering hot, and there's a cacophony of noise outside your window. Now, how easy do you think it would be to fall asleep? Not very, right? That's where sleep hygiene comes in. It's about making your bedroom a sanctuary for sleep. Dark, cool, and quiet. Darkness is crucial because it signals to our brain that it's time for sleep. This triggers the release of melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate our sleep cycle. Keeping the room temperature cool is also essential. Our body temperature naturally drops as we drift off to sleep, and a cooler room can help facilitate this process. As for noise, well, it's self-explanatory. A quiet environment is less likely to distract or disturb us, allowing for uninterrupted sleep. But sleep hygiene isn't just about the physical environment. It's also about our habits and routines. Take, for instance, our addiction to electronic devices. The blue light emitted by our phones, tablets, and computers can suppress the production of melatonin, messing up our sleep cycle. So, it's advisable to turn off these devices at least an hour before bedtime. Establishing a regular sleep schedule is another crucial aspect of sleep hygiene. Our bodies thrive on routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day can reinforce our body's natural sleep-wake cycle, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. So, you see, sleep hygiene isn't about having the fanciest mattress or the fluffiest pillows. It's about creating a conducive environment for sleep and establishing healthy sleep habits. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about getting more sleep, it's about getting better sleep. Good sleep hygiene isn't just about comfort, it's about setting the stage for a good night's rest. Sleep is more than just a time to rest. It's a time for our bodies to heal, restore, and rejuvenate. We've journeyed through the paradox of sleep, delved into its intricate cycles, and even experimented with various sleep hacks. We've discovered how our diet and exercise routines can impact our sleep, and explored the profound science of sleep hygiene. Throughout this journey, we've learned that sleep isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's a unique experience that varies from person to person, which is why understanding the science behind it is so crucial. Armed with this knowledge, we can fine-tune our routines, our environments, and even our diets to create the optimal conditions for a good night's sleep. So let's continue to explore, experiment, and embrace the science of sleep in our quest for better rest. Remember, better sleep isn't about trying harder. It's about understanding deeper. Sleep well, dream big.